It's a new year, and that means new gadgets, new software, new services in personal technology. So for this video, I thought I would take a look at just 4 things that are coming, I think, this year, 4 trends that consumers should keep an eye out for in the technology space. First, new kinds of TVs. Yes, I know this has been talked about for a long time, and in fact there are some so-called smart TVs on the market, but I think this year is the year when we're going to see major efforts emerge on the revolutionizing of the TV. Apple in particular has been working on this for some years. There's been a lot of expectation, a lot of anticipation. A lot of people thought it would happen last year. I think this is the year when Apple will come out with its effort to radically simplify TV and to integrate internet video and regular TV, and we'll see if they can pull it off. Number 2, less expensive smartphones and smartphone plans. Instead of paying $200 and up in some cases for a smartphone, I think particularly on the Android side, there's going to be a significant effort to make phones that can be sold for significantly less, so that they can be purchased by people with less disposable income, whether in developed countries or especially in the less developed parts of the world. And at the same time, there are a number of small companies that are working out ways to offer unlimited or very generous plans for significantly less money than the very high monthly costs those of us who use smartphones now pay. We'll see whether that's viable, but I think it's going to be a really interesting trend in 2013. Third, kind of a reverse of the cheaper phone thing, there's going to be a push to sell you music players that are much more expensive than what you're paying now. Most people, of course, have their music on their phones or perhaps on an iPod or similar device that doesn't cost very much. But those use files, MP3s and other files that are very compressed, and there is a move among audiophiles to create a new kind of music service and music players that use much higher quality files and really bring in much more of the richness of the music. The downside, these players look like they're going to cost a lot more. The first one, which is being made by iRiver in Korea, sells for $700. But that's going to be an interesting trend to watch. Finally, fourth, health and fitness gadgets and accompanying apps for your smartphone or sites on the web that keep track of the results these gadgets produce. These are things which are either wristbands or watches or other wearable things with sensors that can not only tell you kind of measure your activity and how healthy your day was, how well you're sleeping, but some of the newer ones are getting into things like reading your heart rate, your resting heart rate, right from sensors on the back of the watch without having to wear a band or some other kind of equipment. I think that, given all the emphasis on fitness and wellness, is going to be an even bigger trend in 2013 than it was in 2012. So those are just some of the highlights of what I expect to see in 2013. We will, of course, continue to see more and more tablets. We'll continue to see more and more use of the cloud. It's going to be an interesting year. This is Walt Mossberg. Happy New Year, and I'll see you next week.